Hello my dear student, in this video I am going to discuss the question related to formula resistance is equal to rho L by A. I already discussed everything about this relation, that is resistance is directly proportional to length, resistance is inversely proportional to area. If you have not watched my previous video related to this topic, you please go to the description of this video. You will find one link. You go through this video, you will get everything, why resistance is directly proportional to length and why resistance is inversely proportional to area. In this question, there are two copper wire 1 and copper wire 2. Both are having same mass but different length. The first one is having length L1 and the second one is having length L2. Both are of same material, that's why their density remain same, their resistivity remain same. In this question, mass is also constant. So if mass is constant, resistivity is constant, then we can say the total volume of copper wire 1 is equal to total volume of copper wire 2. So in this question, there are two copper wire. The first copper wire is having, this is copper wire 1 having length L1, that is L, having area A1, that is A, having radius, this is radius R1, that radius is R, and the resistance of this wire is 0.5 ohm. Now another copper wire of same mass as the first one is double in length of the first. Another copper wire, both are of same, both are copper wire. This is copper wire 1 and this is copper wire 2. Okay, this is copper wire 1 and this is copper wire 2. The length of this second copper wire is twice the length of first. Okay, so L1 is L. I have taken the length of L1 is L. So what is L2? 2 times of L1, that is 2L. We have to find the value of resistance R2. What is the resistance of second copper wire? The resistance of first copper wire is given 0.5 ohm. Okay, so very simple question. The main thing is this, mass is same, means both wire is, it is given in the question same mass, means both wire is having same mass. Mass is same, it means since both are made up of same material, means their resistivity is same. Okay, their density is same, so we can say that volume is also remain same. Volume of first wire is equal to volume of second wire. So we can say volume 1 is equal to volume 2. This is important. Okay, and what do you mean by volume? See, this is a cylindrical wire. Suppose this is a cylindrical wire, its length is L and its cross section area is A. Okay, so how to find the volume of this wire? Volume of this wire is length into area. This area is called cross sectional area. This area, you can see here, this area, if you cut, you will find one area, that area is called cross sectional area. Okay, and the formula for cross sectional area for cylindrical shape object, this is cylindrical shape, is pi by 4 d square, where d is diameter. In terms of diameter, the cross section area formula is A cross section is equal to pi by 4 d square, and in terms of radius, the formula is pi r square, because you know diameter is 2 times of radius. If you put the value of diameter 2 times of radius, you will get pi r square, r, that is 2 square 4 cancel, pi r square. This is cross sectional area. In this question, we have to find the resistance of second copper wire. The resistance of first copper wire is given. So how to find? So volume is same, so we can directly write area into length gives the volume of this wire suppose if this is a wire, then we can say the length into area gives the volume of this wire. So volume is what? Area into length. So we can directly write V1 is equal to V2 because mass and both are of same material, means same density, because density is intensive property. Density does not depends on mass. Resistivity is also intensive property. Resistivity is also does not depends on mass. Intensive property are those property which does not depends on mass. Okay, so resistivity does not depends on mass. So we can directly say, we can directly write V1 is equal to V2. Therefore, area 1 into length 1 is equal to area 2 into L2, because volume is area into length. So what is the value of A1 by A2? A1 by A2 is equal to L2 by L1. And what is the value of L2? It is given L2 is equal to 2 times of L1, that is 2L. So we can write 2L. And what is the value of L1? We have taken length L1, that is length of first conductor is L1, and L1 is what? L. So we can write L. So we will get LL cancel, 2:1 value. Okay. Now we have to find the resistance of second wire. So we know the formula R is equal to what? Resistance is equal to rho L by A. This is the main formula for resistance. So we can write R1 upon R2 is equal to R is equal to rho L by A, means R1 is rho 1 L1 A1, R2 is rho 2 L2 A2. Since both are made of same material means their resistivity is same, that is rho 1 is equal to rho 2, both get cancelled. Therefore we will get L1 by A1 into, this will come to numerator side, A2 by L2. Now if we arrange L1 by L2, we can write in this way also, into A2 by A1. We can directly put the value of L1, that is L, value of L2 is 2L, into what is A2 by A1? See, A1 by A2 is this one. So how to find A2 by A1? A2 by A1 is reciprocal of this. So A2 by A1 is L by 2L. So we can write L by 2L. So LL cancel. So this will become 1 upon 4. So R1 by R2 is what? R1 upon R2 is equal to 1 upon 4. This will become 1 upon 4. Now you have to find this R2. How to find this R2? Very simple. R2 is equal to, okay, R2 is equal to, cross multiply it, R2 is equal to 4 times R1. And R1 is given how much? 0.5. Therefore R2 is equal to 4 into 0.5, that is 2 ohm. 4 into 0.5 is how much? 5 4 is 20, 2.0. This will become 2 ohm, 4 times R1. So this is the value of resistance. You copy it, okay? We will do next question.